This is the third part of this series. I would explain it again, but I'm lazy, so I'll just reuse the explanation from my second video. Nick Chen, popular and a pedophile. Chris Chen, popular, not a pedophile, but an overall terrible person. Cyrax, niche but dedicated following. Pixie Terry, cringe but overall harmless. Barf/Boff, they are a good or bad mentor/parental figure. I introduced to you the upstairs neighbor.
Pumpkin pie!
This is Tron Wilborn, more commonly known as Dimension 7 Yo. Tron's whole brand of content is being as loud as possible, jumping, screaming, and doing some really insane stuff, while reviewing figurines. Come back from his job at Trader Joe's and start going to cartoon territory on TikTok Live. While I can sit and make fun of it, can't deny it's quite a bit entertaining. Also, he has some really good vocals for a death metal singer. Question probably floating in your mind is, how the fuck does he keep getting away with it? Well, he didn't, as his neighbors filed complaints, which both scared and angered Tron quite a lot. Jumping, screaming, and homemade concerts were his bread and butter. But it's not like he stopped for long. He eventually continued, which eventually resulted in more complaints and the police visiting him again, which resulted in Tron making some very inflammatory videos about his neighbors, who are of African descent. Yeah, you can already see where this is going.
I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch! This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking...
It got worse when his accounts started being banned for obvious reasons. Tron would after that get really pissed about his fan pages as he had more followers than him, as he believed they were stealing his content and imitating him.
Look everyone, if it's not Dimension 7 Yo, the real page, me, don't watch it, block it, report it. Block it, report it, block it, report it, block.
Which resulted in Tron making a video where he threatened to shoot up the school he believed the person who managed his fan page went to. So Tron went to jail.
The man is accused of making several rap videos threatening to shoot up a school and his place of work. 36-year-old Tron Wilborn was booked into the Volusia County Jail Monday. Police in Port Orange say they got a call from a woman who had seen a video on YouTube of someone threatening a mass school shooting in Spruce Creek. Port Orange has 2 schools with the name Spruce Creek in them. The suspect is also accused of making a second video, potentially threatening violence at his workplace, a Trader Joe's distribution center in Daytona Beach.
But I have not heard of him much since. As usual, I'm gonna leave a Kiwi Tapes video down in the description, but for the Tron Wilborn, I still can't speak, aka Dimension 7 Yo, goes to Cyrax tier. A part of me does feel bad for him, as he is clearly very mentally ill, and in need of some serious help first and foremost, but him being arrested makes sense, as again, those threats were no joking matter. Little Jaime. You may be wondering who the hell is that, which is very understandable. Lil Jaime is a TikTok musician whose claim to fame was the fact he looks like a toad. Really, that's why. He doesn't have any fans or any people who like him or respect him. Almost every post is people memeing him, but don't feel bad for girl Jaime, as he was caught messaging little boys sexually, which he admitted to and apologized. Just a quick tangent, what is it with YouTubers/influencers thinking they can just apologize for something like soliciting minor? I mean, 2 things, that's incredibly immoral and fucking illegal. But back to Jaime, he ended up getting away with it to an extent because literally nobody cared about him. He had no real following, people almost exclusively memed him and basically laughed at him. Besides appearance and complete tonal deafness, his music by the way fucking sucks. Jaime is overall like quite bland, he's boring, but I kinda added him literally just because he looks like a toad. So he just goes to Nick Bates tier, and he really has nothing to him besides looking like a toad and being a pedophile. But this time, I will not be leaving down a Kiwi Tapes video, but rather a video by Underflow. Again, I'm a nobody, but shout out to Underflow. He is very dedicated to calling out TikTok pedophiles, which I fucking respect. God, considering recent events, without further discussion, this piece of shit goes to Nick Chen tier. But I shall give you a summary of who this was, if you are somehow not aware. This is Brian Emerson, more commonly known as EDB445. He was a pioneer and a cornerstone of YouTube, being on the site for more than a decade. incredibly offensive brand of comedy and overall raw nature.
Twitter, this is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445, and about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb. And my dick has also went totally numb.
Brought him a massive fan base. Even with the recent events, Brian was and still is incredibly funny. He is somehow capable of just spouting the most unhinged shit and making you bust out laughing.
Alright you guys, so I'm taking a fat fucking shit right now, and good news. Fucking after following Lisa Ann for almost 15, 16 fucking years now, she finally fucking responded to me. So what I'm gonna do in return, you know what I mean, I want to show my appreciation to the
And his undying passion for the Eagles really connected with many people. Things went fucking amazing for Brian for quite a while. He had a nice apartment, car, a massive collection of guns, and good friends who cared for him. He lived comfortably, never having to worry about anything, especially food. Especially food.
Hey yo, Buffalo Wild Wings, you got me fucked up, nigga. $50 for a nigga, for 20 wings and a fucking cheeseburger. $50 fucking dollars. Man, those wings and that burger, nigga, it better suck and fuck me, nigga, for $50 motherfucking dollars, bro.
All was well in paradise, till some disturbing things came to light. Brian was caught sending a voice message asking a 14-year-old to show him her breasts. Brian scoffed at, calling it dark humor, which I and many others shamelessly believed. Then there was a second time he was caught by a YouTuber called Raven. It's the first person to catch Brian in an online sting, but me and others pleaded ignorance, as Brian was a cornerstone of internet meme culture and a massive part of my childhood as well as others. But when the predator poachers caught him and showcased the vile shit he said and wanted to do, in a moment we realized that we have to get out of our delusions and see the truth. EDP 445 was caught trying to meet a 13-year-old girl, which resulted in a massive meme about him wanting a sugary sweet. He lost his channel, subsequently losing his apartment, car, friends, and comfort, all thrown down the shitter for a bitch who doesn't even have hair on her pussy. Which is what Brian said in the past. He said he would never throw it away like that. He was caught once, then twice, and after thrice. And most recently for the fourth time by Gideon and Skitty Jean. It's a sealed deal from his messages to his complete lack of remorse and repeated offenses. I only wish one thing, and that is for Brian to rot in prison for all the remaining days of his life and then burn in hell. Before sealing this situation and getting fucking done with it, to clarify, the reason why I put Brian here in spite of him starting on YouTube is because he has a massive TikTok following, or had a massive TikTok following. His hashtag has like 1.7 billion views. And one of his more infamous moments when his friend caught contact with him after discovering that yes, he truly is a piece of shit, happened on a TikTok live. Good old Leslie Clark. I think she is one of the very few who compared to EDP's pedophilia as well as awfulness. At least she was not caught in a sting yet. To give a quick summary, he was arrested after stealing her grandmother's car, but refused to press charges, which is a very kind act. Sadly, Leslie treats her like absolute shit, disrespecting her and breaking her grandmother's sole rule: no cussing.
Yeah. Freaking cheek knife, mother. Oh!
Hang up that phone or shut that filthy mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
You have got a sewer for a mouth, and I hear it in there with the door closed.
How much?
Don't you dare get on that phone and cuss like that again.
Take your ass in the house.
She's also very well known for being obsessive. She dated 2 different men for a combined time of 3 weeks, maybe even less. After each breakup, she proceeded to make 1 billion TikToks crying about them. Even so, she barely knew them. It got so bad, she tattooed one of their names on her arm. If you think this is not bad enough, well, one of them went as far as to fake their deaths to get rid of her, which was not enough.
This is to the girl who kissed the boy I love. Hi. I'm the ex, and I know this might sound crazy, but you got him. You got him. But do me a favor. Don't break his heart. Always.
Leslie is also a prolific scammer, as she started a GoFundMe because a relative of hers had a baby and they could not afford formula for it. Someone very kind donated their money, only to discover it went straight into Leslie's fat ass.
Scams that I was able to uncover involved baby formula, something that at the time was both very expensive, it still is, and it was hard to get. Leslie claimed that her cousin had a newborn that needed formula, and they were so broke that they couldn't afford it. So Leslie took to social media, asking people to donate to her cousin so that she could buy her baby some formula.
She had zero remorse, as usual. But Leslie's most heinous acts was the 5 different times she tried to predate on children. Yes, 5 fucking times, with both genders. As well, I think the most awful was a kid named Ethan, which Leslie sent nudes to unwarranted when he was 15 and when she was like well into her 20s. Worst thing is her fucking dad did the same and sent Ethan a dick pic. Like the whole family's fucked up. Like Clark my ass, more like the fucking Sawyers. But yeah, she goes to dick chat here. While very niche in comparison to other people here, there's so much insane shit about her, it's criminal she doesn't go there. Now this concludes the TikTok Lol Cow tier list part 3. Kinda crazy to think I've been doing this for quite some time, and I've been kinda consistent with it. But yeah, the usual stuff, like, subscribe, all that shenanigans the YouTubers say. I'll try to get the 4th part a bit sooner, but again, I have some exams and stuff in university/college, or the same thing, I don't know. I've been kind of tough, but hey, beside that, have a nice day, whatever, just enjoy your life.